everyone, this is Pico Entertainment and we're back again, and here now we have another video for you, and this will be just a quick video and a quick thank you to everybody recently supporting the channel and help it finally reach that mark of 1,000 subscribers. Now the channel actually reached this milestone earlier on last week, but I wanted to wait because as usual the sub count always seems to drop down immediately after you reach a certain milestone. And it's been a very long journey getting to this point now within the channel, which started just over 3 years ago. And in the beginning, it was very much random. In terms of content, it was all over the place, whether I was talking about movies, sports, artwork. And then I decided to focus primarily on movies and entertainment and pop culture. That's where the passion was most at. And that's where really you could build kind of regular content consistently all the time. And overall, it's been a very enjoyable journey. It's been very frustrating at times. I've tried to upload as regularly as possible, but overall I just enjoy talking about movies, especially about iconic movies, the classic films, particularly from the 70s, 80s and 90s, as I think that's the content that's more lasting, that's the one that's most iconic, that leaves the most impression, and I feel that's the content that has most value, the ones that you can talk about more often. And yes, I do cover current movies and television series, as you can see on the channel. A lot of the time it tends to be about the reboots, the sequels, the remakes and the continuations. And that's not really surprising, as a lot of today's content is basically about that. Lots of reboots and remakes. And again, that ties into a lot of the more classic material that I'd like to talk about. But I will also cover any current topics within the entertainment and pop culture scene. I tend to wait for more substantial news rather than just the trendy topics, particularly what you find on Twitter, because they really have a short shelf life. Literally, they trend for about 18 to 24 hours and then they're never spoken about again. So it doesn't really feel as worthwhile talking about it. I'm not somebody who really likes to delve much more into rumours because, again, rumours can be debunked. So you put all of this energy covering the supposed rumour and then literally within the next day, there'll be some other form of breaking news. It kind of contradicts what you were talking about earlier on. But again, if anybody watches who wants me to cover that type of content, again, just leave me a suggestion within the comments, and then I'll see if I can cover it within the channel. I do also like doing retrospective in terms of iconic characters or performances within certain movies as well, as I find that very interesting in looking back and just seeing how much of an impact that performance or that certain scene or certain moment has had going later on down the years. So for now, that's what I will continue to concentrate on primarily with the channel. I will shortly be updating my anime reviews. If you watch my channel way back when it initially started, I used to cover all the time classic anime, particularly from the late 80s and early 90s. But those videos are much more raw and not as prepared and polished. That's when I was still trying to find my feet in terms of getting the right audio and the editing and the overall presentation. Now my presentation, in my opinion, has improved a lot more than when I started the channel. I will eventually go back and make certain updates of those classic anime reviews because I love anime, especially from the late 80s to early 90s. For me, that's the true anime. I'm not particularly a fan of the current anime now. I've watched all of the shows that the modern audiences like, and I just don't think they hold a candle as to what we had in the late 80s to early 90s. So look out for that content as well. As the channel has hit 1,000 subscribers, I will put out a poll soon in terms of which character that you'd like to see me draw. Again, if you go back to my earlier videos, you'll see that I do enjoy doing the drawing videos as well. Whether it be an anime character, comic book character, or any iconic character built on a famous franchise. Although I don't do those regularly anymore, as they do take a lot of time, I will make an exception for the channel reaching 1,000 subscribers. So look out for that poll shortly, and then you can decide on which character that you'd like to see me draw on the channel. But that's it really, just a quick update and a quick thank you for everybody recently helping the channel finally cross 1,000 subscribers. I will try to update more regularly, as I did recently come back from holiday, and hopefully it won't take us long before we reach the next 1,000 subscribers. So that's it really in terms of an update of where the channel is and hopefully where it's going forward. As I already mentioned, if you have any suggestions on any movies or topics or television series, whether it's current or in the past, that you'd like to see me talking about, any major talking points or debates within the pop entertainment and culture scene that you'd like to see me go over, then just let me know within the comments of this video or any other video, and I'll see if I can cover them for you. I have got various social media links, whether it be DeviantArt, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, so I'll leave all of those links within the description, and you can check out all of those platforms, and I'll again just go onto my about page and you'll see all of those links on there as well. So that's it really. Again, just thank you once more for helping the channel finally get to 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully it won't be too much longer before I can finally reach monetization status, and then eventually I will start to see if I could start producing live streams on the channel as well. So look out for all of that great content within the future. And as usual, that I always say within this channel, please also hit those subscription and notification buttons so I can continue to provide you with more high quality content like this in the future. But that's it for now. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you very, very soon.